What's good, y'all? It's Jay Coffee. Tapping back in with another one, man. A quick NFL update, some football news here. Now, the New Orleans Saints, obviously, we know Drew Brees stepped away from the game, retired, and they haven't figured out what they're going to do at quarterback. And all in all, they're kind of on rebuild mode. It was a tough year for them last year. Thanksgiving Day, my Buffalo Bills. What up, Bills Mafia, right? We gave them a Thanksgiving ass whooping, right? Just beat the brakes off them, line, right? And they're trying to get things together. But peep it, Drew Brees reacting to some of the offseason moves that they've made. Some good moves, I may add. Comment and let me know what you guys think. Make sure to sub to the channel as well as smash that like for me if you enjoy talking football. We're gonna have a lot of football content as well as music, other sports, all kinds of ish. But peep it. You see the graphic up there on the screen. Jarvis Landry in that Saints hat, you know what I'm saying? Saints background, talking to the press. He's a Saint, right? This is a big deal, man. Juice Landry, hell of a receiver, you know what I mean? And peep what Drew Brees said. He says, man, signing Juice Landry and the Honey Badger makes me want to come back and play again. Great additions, leaders, and players. So comment, y'all, whether you're a Saints fan, you're not a Saints fan. What do you guys think about these signings? Man, the Honey Badger was sick that KC let him walk, but he seems to be kind of upbeat, now. He's settled in with his new team. I believe he's from the NO, right? Am I correct in saying that? I believe, because, excuse me, I remember hearing him speaking to the media saying, yo, I thought I was going to retire a Kansas City Chief. And, he tried to play hardball negotiating with them because, he still got a lot of value, but not enough value to get the kind of money he wanted from the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? They were like, yo, we'll give you this much or whatever. And he was like, nah, you got to come up to this much. And right away off the rip, they said, okay, the next guy that we have depth wise or whatever, he's younger than you, doesn't have the wear and tear on his body and all that. And we'll just go with him rather than pay you more money. And then later he was talking about, man, I actually would have took that money. I just was trying to, negotiate. And they say, yo, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. And he was like distraught over this. He really was. He spoke about this numerous times to the media. But then, boom, he's with the Saints. And he's got a whole new lease on life, I guess. I don't know. He's ready to get back out there and play ball. Now, Landry, obviously, hell of a receiver. That's OBJ's homie, right? Remember they used to sport the same haircuts and all that. He took a cheap shot on one of my Bills players, though, man. That still gets me heated, man. Like, ended that man's career prematurely. He already had injury problems, but it just still was tough. But, the Browns couldn't really figure out what to do with him. That's just a mess. They lost OBJ and Landry. But what do y'all think about them with the Saints? And what do you guys think about what Drew Brees is saying here? Is he just clowning around like, yo, good work, New Orleans, adding these players to the team? Or do you guys think he's really contemplating a comeback, to come back to the Saints and play, right? As I just shared with y'all, I'm a Bills fan. Comment, guys, and let me know if you remember there was a point in time after Kelly had been away from the game for a few years where he was actually like a hop, skip, and a jump away from jumping right back into the NFL and playing with the Bills. Like, that's no cap. That's a true story. But let's see what some of the people are saying about this. Chase Daniel said, man, stop teasing these people. Then we got what someone say, they're laughing. Yeah, now I'll be checking the news every day to see if Brees unretires. Facts. Well, he did quit his NBC job with the eye emoji. They're like, pay attention. Maybe he's really trying to tell the people something. Like, for real, guys, comment. Do you think this could really be a possibility? And for the Saints fans and other fans as well, like, what do you guys see, being the answer at quarterback for the Saints? Do you think anyone who's on the roster currently is going to be the answer or what, right? Like, do you think it's a disaster when it comes to the QB position for them. Cam Jordan says he ain't say in what capacity. QB coach Drew Breezy. So what is like Cam? Does Cam know something we don't know? Is he trying to give the people a little hint, or is he just trying to think outside the box or whatever? Chase Daniel responds back to Cam Jordan and says, now that would be a sight. Tom House Sports says, watch the GOAT watch, right? Mike Logue responds to him and says, tell him the real who that's our ride or die with Drew. Benjamin Watson says, if you say the word, these ticket prices about to be sky high. Man, I remember Watson. To all my Bills fans, or again, if you're not a Bills fan, tell me if you guys remember that the year T.O. was with the Bills. As y'all recall, he was only with Buffalo 1 year. We opened Monday night. It was like the Monday night doubleheader. Or no, apologies, it may have been a Sunday night. I can't recall if it was a Sunday or Monday night game, but regardless, it was a primetime game. It was that AFL anniversary season. So when a lot of the AFL teams were original teams were playing each other, they were rocking their AFL throwbacks. You know what I'm saying? And it was the Bills versus the Patriots. The Bills rocked their white-on-white jump-offs, 50th anniversary or whatever. And the Patriots wore that old school joint with the Patriots snapping the ball, and they had on the red jump offs, right? And T.O. didn't. I don't even think T.O. got a reception that game. Trent Edwards was at quarterback, which I've talked about that whole disaster of a story numerous times on the channel. We really thought we had something with Trent at one point in time. But anyways, Fred Jackson had 2 touchdowns. Who was that tight end? Sean, I can't remember his name, but he had an amazing diving touchdown, reaching out for the pylon that was used on NFL Red Zone for the longest time. Billy Joel voice, like it was a great game, and in the end, the Bills had the game. What were we up by? 2, 3? I can't recall, but we're up late in the game. We held on to that lead. Leodis Mckelvin, a hell of a cornerback who I believe went on to play for Philly after Buffalo, was also our return man. And instead of just playing it safe, he comes out of the end zone or wherever I can't remember where he received the kickoff at, and is like, instead of just like, hey, all we got to do, keep the ball, maybe get 1 first down. Our ground game was killing it. Fred Jackson was on fire. You know what I'm saying? And Lynch, I believe, was doing his thing that game as well. Like we were killing it. And so just get the ball, get a first down, run the clock out. He runs, tries to take it to the house. He's fighting through tackles. He's reaching out for extra yards as he's getting tackled, like every yard mattered. Like, you know what I'm saying? Playing hard instead of playing smart. Fumbles the ball. And basically why Watson's name threw me down this whole rabbit hole, took me down memory lane, right? Bad memory, that is because they had just scored with Watson. And did they get a 2-point conversion as well? I can't remember. But anyways, on that possession, after the fumble, they scored on the same exact play with Watson again, and we ended up going on to lose the game. Damn, apologies, y'all. And sorry, too. I bet you someone comments and it's like, yo, man, you're all over the place on this video. That's the beauty of the J Coffee Talk platform. We just talk our ass off, right? But yeah, Benjamin Watson says, hell, them prices could go sky high. Sporty Dre Network says facts, Brees need to come back. You can come back too, he says to Benjamin Watson. Someone else does. Someone says, I always respect you, but can't. They really realize Jameis threw 1,100 yards. Drew healthy, really, there's no contest. GOAT did so much more than just throw. We didn't kill plays or hot route or even read blitzes as well. All probability, I don't know, his only missing piece is OBJ is Drew's son's favorite. I don't know. This guy's talking out of his ass. I don't even know I read that guy's comment there. See, we got anyone else in here? NFL players, anything responding? No, that seems to be it. But apologies, guys. I talked on and on this one, but that's just kind of what I do. But man, could Drew Brees be coming back? Is he just literally saying, man, I love what you did with these signings, with these, adding these players? Because, guys, it's not always easy to bring talent out of free agency. Talent that's going to want to be acquired by other teams out of free agency when things ain't going well with your team. You know what I'm saying? Like, New Orleans is not in a good place, and people know that. But these were great signings. So is Drew just saying, yo, I love that. It's so dope. Like, a figure of speech makes me want to come back. Could he be speaking to the people, trying to say a little more? And then we got Cam Jordan in there talking about maybe as a QB coach. Is that just, like I said, is he just thinking outside of the box, or could he know something? I don't know. Let's discuss it all below in the comments. Sub to the channel, hit that bell, stay tuned. Like I said in the beginning of this jump off is coffee. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And that's it. No more talking. I'm gone.